Okay, alright, fam. Okay, alright. Let's start the stream off with everybody doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm gonna pull up my thingamajiggers. But okay, alright, fam. So we are. Let's turn that back on. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. Flashbang. Sorry. Welcome in. Tonight we hopefully finish Wysteria. Biggest fights today. Dahlia Doonstrider, the pompous ass from Wysteria, and Chester Droors. And the end of, I believe it's Tanglewood, like Tanglewood Way, I believe that is. So, hope you got your refreshments at the ready, as we are gonna dive in. Do I have anything to sell? I don't think I do. This was the other jacket that we got. I mean, like, 3 res, 3 universal res, 6 lightning, like, yeah. No, we're keeping that. Well, it looks like, outside of the fail of the pet that we have, how much gold do we have? We have 38. Just because the pet is, like... You know what, let's try our luck. Let's try our luck. I have no idea what that was. Oh. Let's see if, we get lucky and get a better pet. So, because we already have the pet body, because we already have the pet body, we don't have to worry about, oh, that would be an amazing pet to hatch with. I mean, crit, energizing battery, defender's rampart. At first glance, this is like meh, but it's actually kind of god tier. And the Maycast just tower shield too, with a balanced blade. Like, that's not horrible. So the tech is you go left once and then you go right. I'm probably gonna scare off my dog here in a little bit because he doesn't like repetitive clicking because he thinks that I am annoyed. But we're looking for this to be below below 40k, or probably like 30 something, so we're probably gonna be here for a hot minute because we're getting this number down. This one just is, it will go all over the board, so. And it also helps with the pet promenade that's going on right now. Oh? That's better strength, better intellect, like, stats are just better. Giver, proof, dealer. Pierce isn't great. But we have the gold. And it's not horrible. It's not horrible. So I'm gonna say let's do it. So we just got that. Pet Promenade, like that, like that. Haha. Boop, boop, boop. And then let's see. Wow. Can we hatch it? No. Okay. Right, because we need 11. We only have 9. So let's go ahead and actually, this, that, flapjacks, still have some killer tomatoes, have a good number of shantas. I did some grinding of waterworks, or at least I tried to. So I have some mega snacks that I think would be beneficial for us, because Fire Elf, Bat, Cyclops, Minute. Of course, nothing that we use. Scroll of Fortune is just good to have at the same time going. So let's go home. Let's go home and pick up and bring in those snacks. That 1,000 gold is helpful. I don't think we have anything like that. No, no. That's a crown, so I can't. No death spells, snacks. Mega snacks. Like, damn. So, do. Let's do that. Let's actually go through the jewels, because the jewels are block. I mean, this is decent because it's just defense. Block is kind of okay. It's mid. So let's actually move this one. This one's not bad. So since we have a 13 and 14, let's go ahead and move that one in so we can sell it. This one isn't great, but it's not amazing either, so let's go ahead and move that. In Balefrost, Pip Chance. This one is the least pip. Accuracy, reshuffle. I know my Ice Wizard doesn't really use Balefrost, so let's move that. Yep. Damage, crit, life, fire, damage, mending, crit. Moved. Since there's 2 of these, let's move 1. And I moved both. Of course I did. Move 1. There we go. Energy Opal's good. Fire shot, life eye. This one isn't absolutely really worth, so Myth Boon, Pippa Plenty. Okay. So I think that's more than enough to sell, because we need 11,000 to We need 11,000 in order to hatch the pet that we have. Or the pet that we've just got, that we just hatched, so to unlock it. So let's sell, and I was right. Let's do this one. Balefrost goes well. Wraith, interesting. Okay. Put in that. Sell. We had a better accuracy. The one in the chest, so we're fine. We're not gonna sell the Wraith. Just universal damage is good. This is the health one that we moved, so let's sell. And then this guy, yeah. Defense, block, block. This one, we sell. Wow. That's good. That's decent. That was decent. Sell this one. I don't think we have any square jewels yet, but this is also like 4,000 sell price, so it would be stupid not to sell that. So gives us more than enough to crack her open. Servers, please. I don't know what's going on. Because it took the gold. Let's go out, back in. There we go. Board. And then let's see if we can get some Shantas. It's here, there. Shantas. Nah, we could get 5 more. Not bad. Not bad. And go to the pet pavilion and let's get some training going. So, one thing that I like about the glasses that I have, a lot of the glasses that I have come from my mom. And she was a collector at one point for a few, like, limited edition glasses. So, man. Wow. Okay. Limited edition glasses, so I have all the, like, DC superheroes, and I have, like, some Pepsi Cola glasses, and you can tell that these are like almost custom made because you can feel that the glass isn't perfectly straight, like perfectly circular. So that's amazing. So it's just nice knowing that I have something like that. Let's see what it gets. I hope things got overwritten. see if it fails. Oh. Why does the game hate me? That's unfortunate. Of course, it's the one common... No, it's the one uncommon that gets first. Are you... And we, like, it gave 40 max agility, and it just affects health, accuracy, res. Okay. Oh! Hey, Sleepy. Sorry. Sorry, didn't see you come in. Welcome in. Yeah. Pet training. Listen, we got a pet that, we hatched a pet that has better possible pedigree than the, other fossil pet, but lo and behold, it failed. Again. It's probably this uncommon that goddamn overwrit, what we hatched with. Of course it did. So, we're gonna see what else we can get on it. But, hey, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you had a either chill or a great Friday. Mine was pretty much chillax. I had an email come in last night that said the book that I ordered earlier in the week came in, and it was ready to pick up, and I was like, yes sir, because I was trying to hunt that book down for a while, and I was annoyed that the Barnes & Noble initially didn't have it. I was like, are you kidding me? Okay, fine. So I went to pick it up. It's a hardcover, which my mom pretty much instilled in me, like, you don't do hardcover. One, because it's, like, absolutely, like, it's just $10 more expensive. And in some cases, it's 2 times as expensive as the paperback. And I'm like, okay, sure, I get it. But they had no... Did I get it? Did I get that yet? How many points? I'm at 75. I hatched, feed. Derby, I ain't doing shit. And it was a book that I was like, no, I want to read it because it's the second in a series, and they had all the others in the series that were in the store except for this one, and I was like, are you kidding me? So yeah, so I picked up that book, and then I picked up another one. I'm a big fantasy buff, and I'm trying... A lot of people are, like, I've been seeing a lot of... Oh, screw off. A bunch of, like, hey, this series is, like, a 5 out of 5 stars sort of thing, so I've been trying to pick a good series that I could read at the same time as this one. But, so this one that I picked up is another fantasy series. It's pretty much a fantasy Krusty, you now get to live out your days in here. Like a fantasy assassin series. I was like, okay, I guess. Now, why I'm putting pets in here is because I don't want to accidentally equip the wrong pet. So, yeah, Fantasy Assassin series, and from what I'm remembering, it's like a long series too, and I'm like, sure. So, got home, yeah, I got home, and then, got home, brought the books out, Lord, breakfast, wow. Dinner's trying to attack me. Pulled the books out, and I read the last chapter of the first book that I picked up while when I went to order the other book. It's called Jade City. Pretty much, if you like mobster fantasy with it's still like a fantasy world, but it has a lot of Eastern influence. It's a decent, like, the first three chapters at least set the story up right, but it wasn't like
that may have been tracked in by the
ooh, I have to I want to keep reading more sort of thing, so I just put it down because it didn't keep my interest. And then read the book that I ordered. And I am 70 pages in already. Did that take me a couple of hours to do? Yes. Am I gonna say I am a very fast reader? God, no. But this series is at least enough to keep my attention to read a lot.
Let me take a look at those.
Not the Jade one. This one that I'm, the one that's keeping my attention and such is the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. That one is just me, like, actually me to fully, like, understand me. That's a book that is me. So, I highly recommend it. Yes, the first book is over 400 pages long, but
look, I suggest returning to Headmistress Crisp and telling her that this investigation is at a dead end.
The first book's 400 pages. There's 8 books in total in the series, but it's a typical it is a typical dungeon crawler one. So I've been picking back up on reading because I know I need to do that more. Mainly read stories off of want to like start on Star Wars, yet to read, didn't even really know they existed. I've been reading those. Oh yeah, I think it was either middle or high school, where one of my friends was like, hey, here's a Star Wars book. You've been talking incessantly about Star Wars, so you should equip the other pet because we're going into a battle. Because I was just talking non-stop about it, and he was like, dude, just shut the fuck up and, like, read this. And... wait. If I remember the storyline right, we don't this isn't the one where we go immediately and fight her.
Can you go to the
but it was
and see if she is
to get to my stupid
that
point.
If she does not show, the duel is forfeit.
It was literally, I think it was like the first book of Boba Fett, and they were like, "Hey, here, start reading this. Shut up." I was just going through that. I never finished the book. I think I still have it somewhere. But I never finished it, but it was something I've really, I really liked, at least the beginning of it. So if you like that, I would suggest suggest and recommend the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. At least try the first book. If you're not entertained by the first one, completely understand it. But I think it's a if you like Star Wars, I think you would enjoy the Dungeon Crawler Carl series.
Oh no.
Love the legend side of the content, wasn't touched and ruined by Disney. Like, I've been reading Republic Commando, love how the clone troopers were more badass in Legends. Yes. I think I agree
Hold it right
on
there.
the aspect that Disney did kind of ruin the story
if you want to go into
a lot
and find that lost wand,
didn't.
there's a small crack in the wall. You can wriggle right through.
Didn't keep like the story true and everything, cause like, are you seriously gonna tell me to my face that someone
This looks like it.
who isn't barely like really a main character, or even a thought of a main character within the whole series, and you're just gonna say, yeah, no, she can levitate with barely any training. You're gonna be able to use the Force to pick up all these rocks and such like that, which is the worst VisFX, like, honestly, I think they could have done. Like, in the entire series. But they did it so much better in the Kenobi short TV series. Like, they did it so much better there. Why couldn't they have done it, like, in the movie? Like, you have a bigger budget for a movie than you do a TV series. Like, come on. Okay, time to lock in. You horses behind. I don't like the squiggly ones, so, there we go. I think that's the first time I've fully, like, cleared the board. Looks like something all the brain rot kids would do when they, get into Star Wars roleplay phase. They also, killed off my main Scorch, in the Bad Batch. He wasn't supposed to go out like that, right? You remember our kind of, conversation the other day that how I was like, I know we're coming back here, but I'm pretty sure I remember where the, because I'm pretty sure the wallflower is over here that we need for Zeke. Remember how we had that conversation about, like, all my connections sort of thing? How I was almost hired by Epic, almost hired by, a few times. Yeah, I have a friend. I legit have a friend that worked on the Bad Batch Season 2 and Season 3. I shit you not. I shit you not. I'm gonna get dragged. I don't like that feeling. Like, truly, I shit you not, I have a friend that worked on the Bad Batch. Seasons 2 and 3. She was at Lucasfilm for 3 years? And then got laid off. I kinda did that on purpose. Oh, you can't go all the way around. That's the first time I'm learning of this. I kinda did that on purpose. With the college that I went to. I'm pretty sure the wallflower is somewhere over here. The college that I went to, or I thought it was. Oh well, I guess it's not. Aha! I was close. I was really close. Jesus. The college I went to was pretty much the, one of the Maseratis. Like, Maserati considered colleges for art, so, literally, when I say that, literally we repetitively had, Disney come and talk to everyone, do portfolio reviews, such like that. We had, Universal, we had, DreamWorks. We pretty much think of a major studio, and we probably had them come and talk at the school, and that was just for my degree. I also sat in on a Steve Madden lecture, because who's behind women's shoes, like chunky style women's shoes. I sat in on one of his lectures. I'm trying to remember. Oh, we had Blue Sky when Blue Sky was still a thing.
You found it. Good work. That
come
I'm sure
and
Nalia Doomstrider will want to see it back soon.
Present and talk. I was here's the funniest thing. So I was in school when they announced that Blue Sky was being absorbed into Disney, and they were giving a presentation to us.
My wand!
When the entire news came out, and then, but the presenter didn't know what was going on. So, that happened. Literally, he got the news, he got an email, and then he cut off the presentation. Like, and of course, one of my friends, had a portfolio review by them that day, too. That got canceled, like, so many things got canceled because of, Blue Sky getting absorbed. And I was like, dude, I'm so sorry that happened. Now we are gonna, equip the pet. because my friend lived in Jersey, or still lives in Jersey. Like, he literally, and where Blue Sky was in Greenwich,
effort recovering my lucky wand.
Connecticut.
I will not pull any punches in our duel, though.
Barely any, like, because New Jersey is so small. It was like an hour away, sort of thing, drive for him. So he could literally stay at home and go to work at the same time. It was like a perfect situation for him. Let's kick our ass. And literally it was the year before I graduated that happened. I was like, are you shitting me? Well, and like it was like, okay, great. So, so it was, yeah, my school literally, you could say was literally the Maserati, one of the Maseratis of, the art. Oh, you piece of crap. Art community. And no, it wasn't UCLA. Well, time to send it. See how much it does. I had a few professors that came from UCLA. I also had, been homeschool middle through high school.
I am indebted to you. You showed me. Tell Master Glendemming that you were the winner today.
Like,
good luck to you. I hope you are the one who wins the tournament.
I've had my fair share of homeschooled friends. I'm trying to make this as nice as possible. They're eclectic, but still great people. They're still great people. Great people to be around. Different perspective.
I trust Headmistress Chris
I
has
was
more business with you.
In the public school system all the way. But I've literally had professors that worked on the Iron Giant, Polar Express, Monsters Inc., Brother Bear was one, Lion King, yeah. I had professors like that. And that was just my department. Like,
I'm astonished.
We had a lot more. This is our first, like, pip wand. It looks absolutely bogus. Like... Oh. It's better. But it looks so bogus. Okay. I'm gonna equip it because it's... Yeah, it gives us less wand hits, but it gives us an additional pip right now, which is kind of what we need. So, but yeah, I've had friends that, because I actually met Sticky. That's where I met Sticky. It was in college. I've had, literally, we've had so many professors just
I knew you'd be back before
do a lot of big projects, like,
I can't help
it was a lot. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Would I love to still be able to do it? Like, do that type of art and be able to actually do it as a job? Like a full-time job? Abso-fucking-lutely.
You notice that all of the creatures on this street move and act as if they're part of a single being.
Thing was, when we graduated, I was a class of 21, so of course, COVID. Really? The same round that I trap? Really? Oh, that's annoying. But with any art school, you are literally competing with so many, others graduating at the same time. If you did not, like, push yourself like no one's business sort of thing, you weren't really looked at. Like, I don't know how I was able to almost land 3 internships in a row. No idea. Absolutely no idea. So, yeah, that's right. 22 graduate that refuses to believe that moment is nearly 4 years old. Oh, yeah. Oh, you are literally, 5 years younger than I am. Okay. Yeah. No, like, that's insane that me graduating is now almost 5 years old. And it's been 9 years since I've graduated high school. About to call me a baby. I was about to throw hands through the screen somehow. Listen. 5 years younger isn't horrible. That's not a horrible age gap. Like, believe it or not, it is not. Like, that's not a horrible age gap. Like, my fiance is literally a year older than I am. Like, I know that, but I've also literally made friends with so many people, who are younger, just because it's like, I can still resonate with a lot of things that you grew up with, or things that, like, I could still connect dots between. I swear to God, if this fizzles, okay. I'm like, I need health. So, but, yeah, no, I absolutely understand where, like, you're not a baby. Like, I would consider, those that, like, graduated high school probably like this year or the last few years. That, like, baby, just because it's like, I've graduated college and you're still in high school. Lovely. So, but yeah, no, I would not consider you a baby. Plus, that would just be rude. I've had a lot of people call me baby, and I'm like, I'm almost 30. I am not a baby. So, yeah. Athame of chivalry. Oh, I know how to properly pronounce that. At least for this game, it's in a theme. But I do have friends that call these Athames. And I'm like, I love you, but no. Got people at my job call me that too. One of the staff asked my age, and she goes, "Oh, you're still a baby." When I told her, "Fam, I'm 21, what do you mean?" Like, if we could go out drinking together, if we could go out and do adult things, like I could go out drinking with you, you are old enough. You are old enough for me to literally, just hang out with you. Like, you are that old enough. I don't care.
It looks like...
Okay. Do this. Do that. Do this. So, yeah. I'm guessing the person that was like, oh, you're a baby. I'm gonna hope that she's not close to my age. I hope she is on the older side of life that still calls everyone babies. Or could not be. Listen, a lot of people have different definitions for middle-aged nowadays.
I don't know much more than he did.
By your standards, I could literally be middle-aged. So I'm guessing probably like 40s. I can understand someone in their 40s, like, saying, okay, yeah, no, I 100% understand. I understand. What?
I was
afraid
to discover that the Greek. This is a
Yep, this is the fight. So because you want traps a lot, so we're gonna do that. That. I am putting as many traps as I can while still keeping heals and such like that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Then we go here. Clip that. Okay. Okay, Chester. Bring it on. Bring it on, fool. But, yeah, no, I understand someone in their 50s saying, like, hey, someone from the class of 22 is a baby, because they literally, y'all are in their eyes. But, like, someone like me, who's almost 30, no, I would not consider you a baby in anyone's purview. Okay, so,
I hadn't anticipated you discovering my connection
what we
to the Green
do
Men so soon.
here
Time to review your homework. Today's subject, traps.
Literally what we do here is whenever we possibly can, I actually think this does it for us, because it'll keep the traps on Chester. Because if we damage Chester at all, he just heals. Like, he just heals up, so, and he uses a balance heal. It's not like, it's not like a regular, why did I do that when I literally just said otherwise? So, but with life, so I'm gonna plague here, but with life, you have to one-shot them, because if you do, like, you have to one-shot them and stay on top of your health, because if you don't, they will heal each other, they will do everything, so, I am trying to... Because this, at least, gets... Because they'll have pips. Okay. To get rid of this, weakness, I am gonna one-hit the green man. I am so glad that their accuracy is dog shit, because this is just a hard fight. Like, yeah, we boost, but it's still a hard fight. Okay, we're going to trap Chester. Trap him again. I want them to waste their pips so that I can... Ow. That still hurt. Oh. Ow. Ow. 10 chance to fizzle and you still fizzle. Yeah? I am gonna do something stupid. But I'm gonna hope that they don't have, so I'm gonna discard that, I'm gonna feint Chester. I hope that they use their pips, and then I'm gonna try one-shotting him. Yeah, Life Whiz. But these guys are also, like, not... Oh, I might have just killed myself. These guys... Or... I'm gonna bank on... a vampire doing it, and I'm banking on they don't use all their pips. Okay. Okay. That shouldn't be able to kill us. But they're using off-school spells, too. And all they are doing is hitting. They're not really trying to buff. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Bye-bye, Chester. I swear, like, the first time I did this, like, dungeon, I had to do it so many times because I was either deck failing and I couldn't get, I was deck failing, so I couldn't keep that trap on Chester, or I just didn't have the damage. So, okay. They will more than likely buff this round. So I will buff so that I can go into... So I can ghoul next turn and get a good amount of health. Like, I had to do it so many times. It was not great. I think on my balance wizard, I had to do this like 3 to 4 times because I could not get that trap on him, so I was doing damage, but it wasn't doing enough to fully outright, like, kill him. So he was just healing it off, and I was like, well, that sucks, because now I can't kill him. And this isn't, like, this isn't a... I'm gonna actually heal here. Heal. For that reason alone. I'm so glad they don't have Centaur. Oh my god. I mean, Centaur would be busted to this level. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Okay. Goes to show I am way too reckless with my life. Please say Chester did not respawn. Yeah, no, because it is not a sigil boss, so you can't defeat one person and, yeah. Okay, so...
Time to review your homework. Today's subject, traps.
Okay, so we do this. I mean, glad that Jesus. Glad that we was able to top deck this the spirit trap, because that gave us. So the feint was our issue, because once we feinted, like, yeah, it gave us a ton back, but we couldn't, like, stay on top of that heal. They just kept coming. Like, that's what was going on. They were just being too much of butt buddies together, sort of thing. Okay. I seriously think a vampire does it with Chester. Because I need the vampire, because they are gonna be hitting here, and some of them are double buffed. Of course, the one that was double buffed doesn't hit, and this guy hits off school. Like, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? So I'm gonna send the vampire. If the vampire fizzles, we're going to have to Banshee. I think we still do it even through that weakness. Oh. Okay, 500. Okay. I think this still does it even through the weakness. Yep. Okay, good. Good. And they're out of pips right now too, so I'm going to trap. I want to trap, blade, banshee this guy. That's what I want to do. And since we are doing it that way, because if we have to, we can still fairy. Bro, what is this? Why aren't they fizzling? They literally did. Are you kidding me? We have to fairy. Like, why do they have access to these types of spells? Why? Why? Tell me why. And of course, the guy all the way on the right, not only did a storm hit, but he also did an ice hit before that. They've literally hit every single, elemental class at this point. But getting rid of him, that turn is great for us. So, what I'm going to do, because he doesn't have... I'm gonna wand hit. I'm gonna wand hit, and before trapping, so I'm still building pips. Because they rarely one tip, and oh, I'm still going to trap and then probably pirate. Because, yeah, they do have access to fairy. Well, pixie. Well, fairy, actually, because this is pixie. To heal themselves, they don't do it often. And, of course, he wastes a trap. Yep. Okay. 1,002. Not bad.
Now that I have been defeated, I can think for myself.
And how much you want to bet?
Let me get out of this place.
Yep, we couldn't even
Speak
use
to me in
this.
the street.
Yep. I think it's stupid that they open this up to, like, level 25 wizards, but and drop gear for that when that fight... No way could that be done.
I've never been so
25.
thankful for a drubbing. The magical...
Lord Bramble's Tower. So, I am gonna pick up as much mana wisps as I can, and get some mana. Just like, I think they, like, the design, like, designers, they pop off some areas, but other areas, I think they open way too early. Like the, Kembalong, that dungeon, I think that it opens at level 30. I think that opens like 25 because you get access to it like halfway through Marleybone. Or once you actually hit Marleybone. That dungeon's way too okay. Like, you can't do that dungeon alone. Like, you could do the first section, but the second section, no way. But the gear that drops from it is so god tier for the level. That's like, why was this hiding here all along? Like, really? I was waiting for that just to stop. So, okay, like, there are just some dungeons that they give us access to, I think, way too early. Way too early. Because I like doing things solo. I don't... KI is adamant on calling me out that I ain't got no friends to do the dungeon with, just like those quests that need 3 mobs and you only pull 2 into one battle. Like, that also annoys me because, like, why can't you just do 4? Why does it have to be 3? Because you are already having to do 2 fights. Like, time-wise, like, if you are grinding with another, like, friend of yours or person, yeah, that works, and you can do a 2v3, but 9 times out of 10, you are doing things solo. Like, you should, if it's not like a raid, or, pretty much a raid, if it's not a raid that you need 8 people for, I think you should just modify everything to, like, those collect quests instead of fight 3, fight 4, because you're already doing that. But I'm not a game dev. I can't make those decisions. Do I have the skills and knowledge to do it? Yes, because that's what I also did in high school, because I also have a published game under my name. Yeah. That also led me to win a 48-hour game jam. Yeah. I feel sometimes I should not say anything because I'm like, I have so many accolades under my name that it might just off-put people enough to, like, not want to continue any conversation or just be friends, and I'm like, I didn't mean that. Please come back. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of those. That's fine, that's fine. Put this one back. Put another one of these in. Put another one of these in. Put that one in. Okay. Listen. Sure, but I don't... You have to understand that I was a part of a team that did it. It wasn't just my accomplishments alone. Like, and I'm glad that you actually know what a game jam is. So, here are all my accomplishments that I have, at least in the game 3D world. I have a published game that won me a game jam. I have a student production Emmy for my capstone film, where I not only rigged one of the main characters, but I also produced it. And I was probably the one of the better non-scripting reliant students in my rigging track in school. So if you want to know more about like the 3D side, shit, I got you, fam. Like I 100% truly got you. Like, a thing I was thinking of doing for the channel is like
I knew that Droors was
either a rigging Wednesday or a rigging Thursday where I just take a model and just do a rig. Okay, I will stop you right there. If you have still access to your student email, or you have, this is not advice, this is not financial advice, this is not advice that you are able to say, hey, this person told me to do it. If you have still some of your student stuff, like your ID, or that does not have your graduation date on it, or you're able to alter it so no one can read it, or you have still have access to a student email, get the student version of Maya. Like, Maya is the industry standard. Because, yes, Blender, you can do, from what I've been able to see so far, is I have, like, Blender and Maya, you can do 9% of the same things in there. Blender is more technical, where you can do a lot of things, you can do a lot of things, but if you don't know how to manipulate the parameters within Blender, it's gonna take you 9 times the length to do a project, where Maya is not that. Maya, you can literally open it up and you can do a ton of things, and outside of the like gaming world, Maya is the industry standard. And like that, it is industry standard. So I can show you a good number of things, but I don't know if Maya has like a general free version. I just have the perpetual license because I bought it a few years ago. So I would say, like, if you can manipulate it so that you have access to Maya, or you can get Maya, I would do that over Blender. Like, literal funny story. So for our senior capstone film in school, we have to pitch our idea, and my year we had to record ourselves and pitch to other teachers, because the teachers are industries, like, actually know what a good greenlit film is, so it was beneficial that way. But the year after us, that year, they pitched to other students. So there were a lot of different, I would say, not fully cooked, ideas But one of them was a pitch that was like, hey, this is all going to be in Blender. I will teach you how to use Blender. I'm like, all of us that saw that was like, are you on something? Because, like, the entirety of us in school was us learning Maya. Like, it was us learning Maya. It was, like, that is what we were doing. And to say, shortcuts, I just know, getting somewhat familiar with only some of them. Like, but for that, like, example, literally everybody was learning Maya for the past 3 years. And for someone to say this is all gonna be in Blender was like, are you on something? Because you only had 30 weeks to do it. Because my school did quarter systems, and each quarter was 10 weeks. You only had 30 weeks to do this. If you are trying to teach people how to animate, how to rig, how to do visual effects in Blender in under 30 weeks, you are insane. Like, I will just say this right now, you are insane. So, like, I can show you a lot of the different processes that go into something like that. Like, something of the 3D realm, but specifically in Blender. I'm sorry, I can't. That is a realm I do not know. And I won't claim to know it. Might I learn one day? Maybe? But it's not... If someone tells me, like, hey, this is industry standard now,
Bramble
then
drops
yeah.
a small wooden doll, the one
I
Professor
will...
Droors spoke of. And there it is, the spiral cup.
That's not better. Like, I will learn it, but I will learn it only because of spite. That is it. Do this, do that. Newbie still, but can do basic things in there. That's also another side gig I do in Roblox. Within reasons of my small amount of talent, I sometimes make a simple model to upload for someone. Yeah, like, you can, like, I'm not saying don't learn it or, like, get comfortable in it. I just don't know that if you want to do, like, 3D such as, like, a career later on, or just keep it as a side gig, that, you only having Blender as an application that you know would benefit you. But this is also coming from someone that is going on 5 years, graduated, and still can't get into the industry.
You have defeated Lord Bramble and put a stop to his
But
man. Go tell Headmistress
the industry is
Crystal the spiral
also
cup is
so
recovered, and the dastardly
volatile
plot is at an end.
because it's art. Like, it's so volatile that even those that are in it, they have to always have their portfolios up to date, or they will find a reason to let you go.
Well. I'm relieved.
Yay. Level. Ooh, Dworgen. What's up? What's up, Dworgen?
Yes! You are truly powerful.
I want to see what Dworgen has.
I have another spell for you.
I want to see what Dworgen has for me. Dworgen, what do you have for me? What do you have for me, Dworgen? But absolutely, like, if you want to know more, I think that's why I just do things for myself, not produce a whole ass movie or TV show. But game-wise, I'd just be me, then be under the pressure of someone else. I want to be able to make things because I want to. Absolutely, like, that is why a lot of 3D artists also freelance, because they don't want the pressure of a deadline on them, and that knowing you are absolutely replaceable at a drop of a hat. But absolutely, like, I can if I can 100% like show you like pipelines so that you can be like, yeah, no, I modeled this myself. I can show you generally what that process means. And I think it's still free, but Unreal Engine, if you download that for free, like Unreal Engine, not like Fortnite or something like that goes through Unreal, download the engine and play around in that engine, because that is also industry standard for games, because lo and behold, Fortnite was made in it. There's a lot of mainstream games that have been made inside Unreal Engine. And what is great about Unreal Engine 2 is it renders everything real time, so you don't have to wait for a renderer to spit something out. I will be right back just to make sure that it's not my car. I'm pretty sure it's not my car, but I want to make sure it's not my car. No, not my car. Like, not my car. We're good. I heard about Unreal since forever. Yeah, Unreal, like, that's what I've made that's what the game that I helped make was made in. Like, we didn't bake anything, so that's why it's a gig to download it instead of a few megabytes. But, like, play around in that engine. Like, because that engine is meant for a high production, level of products. Like, I also think, I swear to God, I also think they do their own, like, free tutorials, or you could literally, search on YouTube free tutorials to do things, because that is kind of what we did in school. We looked up tutorials to figure out what to do, and because Unreal Engine uses a visual script, like scripting. Yeah. but it uses visual scripting language that is transferable to like C++, C Sharp, those scripting languages. Like, it is, and you can still do C++, C Sharp scripting in that engine, and you can still get amazing results out of it too. You can script whole AI within, not like ChatGPT or such like that, but like people that you can make your own RTS game within Unreal, and you can say, yeah, no, I coded this myself. Like, there is a lot that you can do. Oh, it's Doom and Gloom and Dead Zone. Okay. I was like, what are you gonna show me, Dworgen? Turns out fucking nothing. But yes, I would highly recommend that you, one, see how you can get Maya for free, because the student license, all they literally ask you is like a picture of a student ID, like your student ID, and I think like a student email, and you just get it for free. And the only thing that you can't do in that Maya is you just have a pop-up that shows up each and every time you open one of those files saying, hey, this was made by a student version. Where Unreal is free. It is free. So yeah. Nah, what gets me is when teachers be like, this next spell is so powerful and will help you progress, and it's like, minion? Like, what do you mean? Will change my life when I learn it. Bro, when I did that stupid spell quest to learn the minion spell for this, it's like, you made this sound like I am being taught something astronomically useful. Death does not use minions. At all. Like, at all. Like, Myth uses it for a little bit, but then they exponentially get out leveled or non-useful later on, because it's like you have to manage your pips depending on what level minion that you want, and sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it isn't. And or take like lightning, that, yeah, you have a spell, like you have a spell, you have a minion that helps you, but it also uses your buffs. Like, how useful is that? This level of power should be illegal in the form of a minion I'll never use. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay, so Randolph, his cheat is 0 pip spells. Like, I think if you wand hit him, or anything like that, he vampires. I think that's his cheat.
I didn't think you'd show up.
But
well, you've had a good run, but this
it's been
is
so
where
long
you
since
meet
I've
your
fought
better.
Randall that it's like, I think that's what it is. I've only lost to Randall once. this entire, in Wysteria, between all the wizards that I've gone through, I've only lost to Randall once. And it was because of that stupid cheat of his. Like, that was the only reason. Like... I think if you also try shielding, he removes those shields. Same, plus I was also in my noob days at the time. Yeah. I love how we consider noob being still within, like, Arc 1. I'm like, I still haven't made it out of Arc 2. Wow. How does it feel, Randall? How does it feel that not only did you remove your own trap, but you fizzled 2 rounds in a row? How does that feel, Randall? You just got your ass kicked. When I go through fights I used to struggle on so long ago now, I'm wondering how the heck it was so challenging to me when I just breezed through it. Yeah?
You're a better... Go and tell Master Glendeming that you have defeated the best that Pigswick Academy has to offer.
At least for, like, this fight, they at least made it so you are the one that wins, instead of if you lose, you're not... You're, like... It actually is like, no, you lost. Try again next year sort of thing. But, like, some of the, like, the fights are just, some of them, if you aren't over-leveled by 2 times the area,
unbelievable,
it should still be challenging.
That Pigswick's record is broken, and
but
that Ravenwood is the
I
winner
know
now.
that's not how everyone likes to see it. But is what it is. A little called out. Says the one that literally had that literally had a level 55 going into Marleybone. So what I'm going to do, because I need... One, I need to talk to her. 2, I still have that wallflower quest. It's... One of them is in the library archives, so I do have to do that. I'm gonna... Before finishing the world, I am going to look up where the wallflowers are, because I thought I knew where they were, and apparently I do not. And that's a little embarrassing for me, so is what it is. Doop. Doop, doop, boo. What the hell? Oh, I can't spell Zeke. That's why. Lizard, Crocodilian, Marleybone, Militia, Dragonspire, Grozlime, Wintertusk, Wysteria. Of course it's over there. Okay. Do. Let's buy the wands. Buy the wand shop. But that was Wysteria. I think it's tucked away. Oh, it is right here. There's that. Do. Go in here. Is this the
Are you
gold?
here about the... I have done business today
Yeah, this is the
with Professor
gold one.
Uncle,
Okay.
Kisai Shugenja, Blaze Flame Render, Sergeant Harvey, and Danetta Sunscroll.
Okay. I was close. Yeah, no, that was me calling you out. 100% there, Sleepy.
You've come about. I have done business today with Danetta Sunscroll, Randolph Spellshine,
That was me
and
100%
Eloise
calling you out.
Clockwarden. One of them. Is
I
the
haven't even
guilty
been able
one.
to do that yet. But I also haven't been able to
Headmistress Crisp, at any rate.
defeat
Today had been a
Nidalheim.
slow day. The only business I've done was with Professor Droors
on the first
and
go,
Danetta
too.
Sunscroll.
Like, I know the trick to it, that you have to defeat the side bosses in their own dungeons so that they don't show up in the end fight. But that end fight, they still have like 3,000 health. I'm like, you expect me to do what now?
Good work. Using the process of elimination. The only one to have visited
it is
all
this
three
one.
since we...
Do. It was so interesting the first time I tried doing that fight by myself. The Nidalheim one, the one that is right before Ravenscar, like, that was... I had no idea what I was doing, so literally, I just go in and I'm like, how am I supposed to beat 3,000
I know why you're here.
Health bosses with the health that I'm at now and no tech? Like, it was a 4v1 because of the minion that is also there that's insequential sort of thing. Like, how was I supposed to do that? But yeah.
So, the culprit suffered from a guilty conscience.
Yeah.
I'm sad to see a good student gone bad, but so...
Crime does not pay, I believe is that second one. Yep. And then we have to switch pets again. Good thing we're going back into Pegasus Place. I literally got through it not long ago, so my life can start Ravenscar. Like, I like how they did that, like, how they did that dungeon just in general. Like, I like how they did it, but that, wow. But that, Grundle that is, like, right there in front of you when you go down the steps and actually are in, like, outside those dungeons, like, that they're just throwing him away because there's no quest that I have found that leads you to you talking to them. Like, that is a throwaway character. Like, why put him in there if it's gonna be like that? Like, why? Like, that is just stupid to me. And it's not like, it's not like you, are also told, like, hey, no, you're supposed to fight them in their individual dungeons. No one tells you that. I literally had to look that up and figure it out on myself the first time around. Oh, I am so glad I am not buffed into that. Oh my god. Ow. I'm so glad that I figured that out for myself. That's 95. Gotta love a 4-pip giving you 700 points of value. Gotta love that. But I also do want my Wraith. Like, I do want the Wraith. Because that's just like a better vampire. I mean, I'm also not like using the vampire that I have thanks to the update to the best that the vampire could do. Because I completely forgot what the difference between Gambit and Clear was, because I was like, yeah, no, I could absolutely, with them being lower leveled right now, I could absolutely go into upgrade it, get them to put weaknesses on myself so that they get weaknesses on themselves. Like, do it that way. No, that's not how that's read. Wow. I'm like, excuse me? It took that long just to find a 90 degree from left to down? Really? Wow. I really hope the stream is not on that much of a delay. Because that would really suck. No, it isn't. Okay, good. No, it's just something weird. Something weird on my side. So the wallflower is over here. Ba-do-doop. And then Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin. Now, I do still have to buff into that hit, so even the boost won't do it, so I can't just Banshee right out the gate. Now, I think I could Vampire Rat out of the gate, but I don't think I could... I'm gonna Blade nonetheless. Okay. Peaceful Magic, I see. Because I know they're probably hitting this turn. Not as bad of a hit as what they could have done. See, I'm fine with balance, not okay. I'm fine with balance having off-school hits because it's balance. Like, you're not really tied to anything. You are the balance of the cause of the spiral, like. But like, as long as you can defend against it, yeah. Still 575. And I have the right pet on. Interesting. Okay. Skeletal Pirate, the other guy, in hopes I can get like a wand hit, so I'm not wasting pips. I would say wasting mana, but I don't have... Wow. Discard. Because he has the more health. That's just interesting. Would have thought I had more damage, but it is what it is. Oh, now I get the wand hit. Okay, screw you, game. So it's probably easiest just to go back to the spiral door and go to Belladonna than it is to go through all of Pegasus Way. Pegasus Place. Bruh, even the first street that you're introduced to is like knockoff Wizard City. Pegasus Place, Unicorn Way, like,
I dare
bro,
say you make an excellent team, young wizard.
How did I not get that? Oh, hi Golden Piggle. Bye Golden Piggle. Okay. We need the archives. We need the library archives, so we are going to the library. I forget which exact quest it is for.
You know, rather than inconveniently, these works are spread through. Seek out the 4-volume Pigswick papers. Books to teach you about Pigswick. They are scattered throughout Wysteria.
Excuse me? What? What? We finished this quest. I don't remember that to be how you unlock that area.
My diary! Thank you so much! You didn't read any of it, did you?
But... Did they change it? I wonder if they changed it. I need down here. Because it's the last papers that you read.
Pigswick staff to rather.
I'm pretty sure the library archives one is literally in the library archives. Like, it's in here. That, or it's upstairs. Bro. I know he's the one, but
seek out the 4-volume
it's the only quest, like,
books to teach you about
this is the only quest that he gave me.
They are scattered throughout Wysteria.
Because I know he also gives, like, the Bookhound one, and he gives the one that puts you in there. Because this is the library archives. Like, I know where it is, but okay. Well, that's too much brain power for me. See? See? I think they might have updated it with the, or they patched it out. Or else, if I knew that, I would have picked this up before doing all the street bosses. So, that's unfortunate. Okay, so, Sleepy, what world are we going to next? Because we have access to Grizzleheim, Mushu, and since we are level 30, we now have access to Aquila, which does give the best gear for level 30. So, where are we going? Where are we going now, Sleepy? And yes, I'm making you decide. upgrade gear, which means we are going to Aquila. Got it. Now, I know what this is. I won't say I know like 100% how to... I've done the Aquila, like, Olympus dungeon so many times that I'll Jesus. Like, I know all the mechanics, I know how everything like that works, but I don't have the damage right now to do it solo. So what I'm pretty much saying, yo, Sleepy, do you want to help with this?
You are by...
Yes, he would probably be carrying me, but... Let's go! Sleepy coming in with the save. And of course I have like time before I even get to Aquila, so even if it takes you a hot second. Oh, Cyclops, oh my god. Brain was like, yeah, no, I'm going to Triton. And then Achilles. Hello, Romulus.
Many greetings, wizard. Professor
I think I'm coming back to Romulus, so I will just mark.
Good day!
You search under the chariot of fire.
Back to the Romulus.
Librarian Argylston, it will take... Use the...
To the chariot.
There is an arcane... Come all. Seek Olympus, not shaken by wind. Well, something seemed to work.
I think it was so interesting that with Aquila, it was like, do you want to rent this area? I'm like,
speak your name.
there are 3 dungeons here. Or there's like 3-4 dungeons here that you literally just get with some of the best gear in game if you are lucky.
Wizard, did Eggley tell you a set?
Now, will this let me pick up? Will this let me pick up that? No, I have to defeat the dungeon first. Okay. Because I was like, we could do the secret boss. Yo, Sleepy, are you in yet? I'm in the realm Kraken. Not me being almost level 60 and just now starting Dragonspire. I forgot I had a level locked. And I'm level 59. Bro. Like, you are already 10 levels. You are at the level that you should be going into Zafaria. Like, bro. My bones. Okay. Time to... Okay, no, they're not here anymore. But... Oh! Did you literally just spawn in? Hello? Hello. Hi. But I'm pretty much ready when you are. Bro, what is that? What god-awful, like, what the hell is that?
Hey.
The Sun Chamber.
You stand before the radiant Sun Lord, Apoyo Bright One. Let me show
Bro,
you the
don't do
light.
this. Okay. I was like, where are you? There have been so many times where I have gone into a, fight, especially in this dungeon. Especially in this dungeon where it's like full party, but they just don't show up. I'm like, how rude. So I have to restart the dungeon all over again. So you absolutely have Scarecrow, right? I can feint the boss and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Smart enough not to get caught in 4K if I wanted to teach. And probably if you did ditch me, I would have probably also been like, permaban Sleepy. I forgot that's what he did. That minus 40. I forgot that's what he did. Interesting. Usually, once those Cyclops hit for pips, they just... they usually just frog, not really do anything else, so I'm like... And there's more than enough pips that I don't really have to. I can let you carry. Almost 7K? I mean, I did faint, so that does make sense.
Well done, wizard. Let this illustrious day be recorded in the...
As you approach the Legion token, it suddenly shrinks to a manageable size. You pick it up in one hand and place it in your backpack.
Okay. I believe I still remember the puzzle in the middle, so we don't have to have that extra fight.
What? A challenger? Don't you know you are already beaten?
I need no prism. They will just get plagued. Yes. A good way to get through the plague. Elephant, Minotaur, Snake. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I'm pretty sure that's what it was too. Because it's like all the way on the left, all the way on the right, and then the middle. Ah, yes, a Gulcher. See, I was debating if I wanted, like, a Gulcher to be the pet for the run or the Avenging Fossil, but I was like, the Gulcher, like, the Avenging Fossil, like, both of them give that, blade, but I'm like, I like the Avenging Fossil just better. Are you kidding me? At least you didn't fizzle. I tried breaking that shield for you. What pet body I wanted because I forgot, but I honestly didn't want the Gulcher, but it works, so I won't complain. That is like the most, like, sure, like, it works, I'm not gonna change it sort of response, where I'm like, I did some research into the pet that I wanted, I did all this build up, and I'm like, okay. And you're like, it worked. But literally for, like, death companions, it is, like, it is the, Gulcher or Avenging a Fossil, or it's, like, that Brainiac one that you just don't normally, you just don't get anywhere else sort of thing. Of course I have no Pierce. What am I, like, of course. Now I remember, it was was some skeleton warrior-looking pet. It offered an item card, sharpened blade, and some other stuff. I think that is the that's the exclusive. That's the new exclusive pet for Tartarus. That the new Tartarus, like that's just the new that's the new exclusive pet for it. Like challenge mode, that's what that was. Because that pet looked like, that specific pet looks decent, but I'm also like, do I want to grind Tartarus for that? Not really. Give my chance, not trying to go through the stun. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Hold your spells! I surrender to you! Take the Legion token with our...
The Legion token shrinks down again to the size of a game piece. You quickly take...
Now, supposedly, the trick to the
a wizard come to challenge the immortals.
Area is actually on the banners themselves, but oh, they updated the pawns because it's Hades. Like, Hades is now one of the pawns here.
Curse you!
All of the watchful eye.
Your wrathful gaze, pitiful wizard. My brothers and I guard the forge of the coppersmith.
That's
we
odd.
see your weakness.
Not really. I think they, when they updated all of Aquila, they updated even Olympus. So it's a good like side, like small little addition. Here, have a blade. See, I like death because, like, late game, because, like, they have more AoEs. That I believe they have more AoEs because they have the even like lore spells. They have AoEs, like more AoEs than the other classes. Even though fire is the dot school. Boop. Oh. You got all of them. Let's go. Speed run. Speed run. Okay. Easy. Absolutely easy. You know what? I will pack some prisms for you. Specifically for this fight. Just for the minion. And of course I don't get a single one. Opening hand. Of course I don't. Here, take a blade. Of course, because why would that be easy? There we go. Got it. Now, I might get an Ares to the face, but I'm not targeting him, so I don't think I'll get an Ares to the face. He was just random with it. I mean, it's one of those, like, if... I'll faint, because why not? It's because the cheat for him is if you go after him, like, if you go after him, like, hit him singular, that his cheat would him be casting himself at you. Like, that is his cheat. So you always have to, like, if you're attacking, you always have to do AoEs. Where everyone else, nah. You can just bash him in the face. How many ever times that you want. How interesting that he didn't even use his frenzy that he had. Wow. Okay.
You have...
And the best, like, easy drop. And of course this gives a power pip, so of course I'm gonna equip it. I'm going to take one of my potions, because it is Zeus.
The apex of the spiral, and you must be honored to stand before
Now
us.
I know his cheat is you can't take very long with him, so you have to, like, attack kind of faster, but I'm like, I'll wand hit. Oh, I was ready for him to cast that spell directly at you, like first turn. Sure, I'll feint the boss too. I was in 1 or 2 round sessions and he still goes, "You hesitate too much?" Like, bro, be real. Like, I forget the exact sequencing that has to happen for him to do his cheat, but at least he didn't like a double trap. Could always be worse. I will pass. I think next turn the minnow on blizzards. Here. Have a spirit blade. Or not. I think they updated the AI on that. Because it was almost every single time they got 2-4 pips, they blizzard. Scarecrow is gonna be busted when you get crit.
Blessed wizard, you go and speak to wise Silenus. He will
of course,
your name
I get
and accomplishments.
The tier 1 ice and tier 2 life. Of course. I am not a member, so I don't get a free one. That took like absolutely no time. So if you have time, I'm down for another run. The Fire Whiz eventually. Like, I'm down for another run. Bet. Okay. Let me turn in this quest so that I actually level, because I level here.
Hail with
Young wizard, come and see me when you
Real
are
challenge?
Real challenge.
Have you done the level 90 boss yet? Because I think it has like 23,000 health. I don't... Even with your... Oops. This is what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Bruh. Yeah. Bruh. Can't remember the last time I willingly done it. Dude, it is literally a, it's... He's a balance, so he, so he saber-tooths and supernova
You stand
a lot,
before the radiant
and
Sunlord Apoyo Bright One. Let me
that's
show you the light.
honestly it. He just... I was like, okay. So... Look at there. I got a vampired first turn. What garbage do I got? What garbage do I got? So, you have one of that, one of that. Take one of this. And at least now, at least now I have a wand that, I could literally, break. I could break, weaknesses with and not hinder my blades or traps. Yeah. And of course it's like it's one of the best like pip for pip wands for the level 2, because you don't get a regular you don't get power pip wand this early.
Well
like,
done,
yeah, you get a
wizard.
pip
Let
wand
this illustrious day
from
be
doing
recorded in
Wysteria,
As you
but
approach the Legion token, it suddenly
other than
shrinks
that,
to a manageable size.
you don't really
you
get
pick it up in one hand and place
anything
it in
else.
your backpack.
Come on. I'm hoping for gear. I am hoping for gear.
What? A challenger? Don't you know you are already beaten?
But at least I like how they updated the drops, that you could get like a tier 1 of one, you could get the tier 1 of one school and a tier 2 of another. Because I remember the drop rates. I feel like the drop pool got worse since you can, Dude, the drop rates for this dungeon is just garbage. It is pure garbage. I swear, on my other wizards when I was doing this, because I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna do 10 levels at a time. I will do, and I will get each, I'll get each wizard, through the same world at the same time, so I'm not doing the story so often, sort of thing. And I just get numb of it that way instead of numb playing through the story so many times. Like, I've spent weeks just doing this dungeon. Oh, screw you. Like, I have spent weeks in this dungeon just for the stupid drops. And probably I'm stunned anyway. I couldn't do crap if I wanted to. And I probably got the death set so many times. But at the time, I didn't have a death wizard. I had a lightning wizard, and I did everything with them, but
this Legion token also reduces in size.
I did not have a death, so I think I got like the full death set a few times while just repetitively getting just doing this dungeon over and over and over and over again. Don't need that. Here, have a blade. But I'm at least glad that they updated this, so because I swear, Ship of Fools up the stun isn't too crazy this run. I remember when this dungeon used to, the minions started with 2 pips, like all of them, 2 pips. And because they have the pip chance, they could have done round 2, like round 2 Humongo Frog, like, okay, at least they updated it so you can't just get wrecked every single time. Oh, did you know you could actually take the statue as a housing item? Yeah. No, you can literally go like to the bottom, like the bottom of it, unless they patched that. But this statue,
you quickly take it.
You can absolutely collect it.
A wizard come to you are.
And of course, I didn't learn that until someone else showed it to me.
Curse you.
Being in the same boat, I found a lot of obviously inside collectibles over the last 2 years. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know about the Apollo banner until I was going for the statue, but I missed. And I don't know what I was collecting, but I was collecting something, and then I look and I'm like, oh, it's an Apollo banner? Interesting. Here, take a blade. Just now here. Yeah, it is. So when you go into the sun chamber, it is not the banner right in front of you, it's the banner to the left of that. That one's collectible.
Go in peace, wizard, and seek Hephaestus Coppersmith in his forge.
I think those are like the only two like collectibles in this dungeon. But at the same time, I haven't spent the time to really like actually go and find everything that is collectible, so bro, I should have just stayed. You're already almost done. Do you not know where the 4th eagle is? There it is. Okay. I was like,
Now, to help.
I wish there was something in the, Athena's, like, battle area. Utilize the TP marker, random day. Yeah. I mean, when you know you're going back and forth within a dungeon, it just makes sense to... I still have my prisms? Yes, I do. It just makes sense. That way. Just to have someone stay at, the, guy that you're going back and forth with. But if you are solo, just mark, go to the guy, come back, go, come back, go, come back. Like, I didn't figure out that tag before a lot. See, this is what I was expecting. Because he does that as a regular attack that just does a shit ton of damage. But also if you like target him singularly with like an attack spell, you just get wrecked. Like, that's what his cheat does too. So... I was gonna be like, don't come after me again. Like, I'm fine if you use a kitty. I'm fine with that. Anything else? No. I'm going to heal here because I cannot take another one of his buffed attacks again, especially through the buffs that he has on me. See, some of these spells, I wish that they just give them to us too. Like the Storm Shark is one that I like want. They give us access to Ice Kraken, but you have to get that on a pet to do it. Ice Kraken I have on my ice because I have it through a pet, but so what? But like the different class hits, I wish they'd give us access to that. Made the Astral School Blades actual spells too, rather than just item cards, right?
Child, do not fear failure. We will be merciful if you fall. But now, come show us what you have mastered in that school of Merle Amber.
Trap the boss. Waste your pips. Waste your pips. Don't need. I will absolutely faint the boss. Of course. Of course, the round that I faint is the round that he just does it. Sure. I'll faint the minion too. Watch me. It's not like they can't one-shot us. See, this is what I'm expecting. It must be half ice because they get annoying with the shielding too. Like, yeah. I mean, Myth, like, identity-wise, is a, like, kind of shield school as well. Like, it makes sense in my eyes anyway. But we also got like 2 buffs on him before he even did that, so. Come on, drop. Just let me get out of.
Blessed wizard, you do go and speak to wise Silenus. He will record your name and accomplishments.
Got the lightning wand, and no, I got tier 1. Both tier 2 wands, of course. Of course. Because why would they make it easy on me? Right? Like, okay. Well. I'm like teleporter. So that's actually gonna be it for tonight's stream. Thank you, Sleepy, for joining me and even helping with those 2 runs. Didn't get anything useful, which is unfortunate, but thank you again for coming, hanging out. Thank you for running the dungeon with me. So tomorrow's Saturday, I'm probably gonna be off. If I would stream, it's gonna be a random, I'm working on a side project in Maya sort of thing, so, because I'm bored and I don't really want to do anything else, because why not? Right? So, you've already hit the follow button. For anyone else, if you've enjoyed what you've been watching so far, hit that follow button so you're notified each and every time I do go live. If you go on to the YouTubes and pretty much search for me as well, Hades VT. Wow, Dinner wants to come back at me. I love this. Hades VT455. You will find the channel there. You can hit the subscribe button. It is absolutely free, helps me, and you get notified each and every time I upload a video too. So thank you everyone for coming and hanging out, and I will see y'all on the flip side. Bye guys.